And it helped me to express myself on the emotional side, because if you can imagine military parents, that emotional kind of expressing your emotions and being really, you know, in touch with your emotions, not quite there all the time. Yeah, it wasn't something that was really appreciated all the time. And so, not in a bad way, but it's more of a suck it up and let's move on to the next. Get it together and let's move on. And I am grateful my parents taught me that, because now as an adult, I don't dwell on things for too long, but definitely found an outlet in writing things out that I had on my mind, and sometimes I just write them out and I give them away. I was in the Dominican Republic in November, and I actually wrote a long letter to myself. Wow. And then I just put it out in the ocean. I was like, you know what, God, I'm giving this to you. It was more like a letter to God from me.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And I just put it out in the ocean, and I said, you know what, God, what you have for me is for me. I was praying about a lot of things, had a lot of transition happening. And so when I tell you the whirlwind my life has been on in 2018, I am like, okay, I see you, Jesus. All right.
Yeah. You said something that was good. You gave it to him and you let it go.
Let it go.
That's powerful.
You can't get it back. You can't.
You realize you're not in control.
You can't.
I think that's power in that.
Yes.
Once you figure that part out.
Yes.
I think that's hard for some people though.
It is difficult. But you cannot say that you are a woman of faith and then worry about things all the time.
Come on.
Right?
Worry and worship don't go together.
They don't.
Actually, you should worship when you worry. Because once you worship, you focus on who is in control, and you forget about whatever it was that you were worried about.
That is right.
And you realign, I call it, with who's in control of it, whether we understand it or not.
Yeah, we all have those moments, I believe, that, you know, when we get weak and it's frustrating and you're feeling overwhelmed, but you always have to remind yourself of who your help comes from.
That's it.
And where your help comes from, because if he's brought you through or to a certain place, why in the world would you even begin to believe that he is not able to continue to keep you? And so that is something I have to constantly remind myself. And so I fall short. I absolutely fall short. And
listen, I fall short on an hourly basis.
Yes.
Sometimes I have to remind, oh wait, God got this. Why am I even spending my energy on this? Good point. I think that's a very, very good point.